I don't know. It looks weird in this video. My baby hairs is not fleeking today, so I had a long day today. I have new glasses. Hello. I just feel like a new bitch. So, let's talk about the reason why I haven't made a video. I have made a video in the past few weeks because I have been feeling so sad. This video is going to be called Fucking Sadness. That's what it's going to be called. Fucking Sadness and how to get out of that. And I don't have no, no clear way about that. But so let's talk about why I was sad, because I'm not the only one who goes through these kind of things. So the core, I would say the core of my sadness really is my life, because I don't plan. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who just kind of like, rolls with it. If something feels right, you do it. If something doesn't feel right, you just don't. But I just go with it. Because when you listen to your mind and your heart and your soul, and you roll with it, and you go with what they say, 99% of the time you're going to be doing something that you want to do. No matter what. Even if it's like something so silly, working in a McDonald's. If your heart told you to work in a McDonald's, you're going to be happy there. There's no questions about that. So like my life has been pretty simple when it comes to that. I've been getting things that is made for me because I just listen to, my inner. Now I'm thinking like, okay, I'm about to be 25 in a couple months. Let me try to plan. But that doesn't work for me. And I feel like that's the reason why I've been sad, is because I can't plan. Even if I try to write it down or something like that, it just doesn't feel right for me to just say, this is what you should be doing in X, 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 Y, and Z years and months and days. And, like, I could be gone tomorrow, God forbid. I could be. So what am I going to plan 6 months ahead for? That's the way I think. Really ridiculous. But, so, while trying to become someone else and plan and, get these ridiculous ideas in my head, it just makes you feel so sad. And the weather is just really depressing. I'm not a winter baby. I'm not a winter person. So this weather is just like knocking me down. Then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be sad anymore. I don't want to be sad anymore. So I did things that I like to do. I like to write a lot of nonsense. And it looks and sounds like nonsense, but it's not. And I realize I like to talk to friends. And not like, not like no friends that's like, not saying nothing. Those ain't really friends anyway. But I mean like people who like bring, your life should be poetry. That's what it should be. So when you have those sad days, that's poetry still, and when you have those really, really happy days, more poetry. So when you meet people, they should bring more poetry to your life. Like you should be able to sit down and write about your day so poetically with the most beautiful human words that you can find. And, like when someone else reads it, they could be like, oh my God, like this is amazing. That's how your life should be. And that's who you should have, around you. So people who bring that out of you, and the things that you do, following your heart and your soul, get you to a place in life where you can write about it so nice, so happily, because it's life. It's perfect. So, that's what I started to do. I mean, I'm not a poet. I'm not no Shakespeare or no, give me another poet name. I don't know. I'm not a poet, but if you write true, genuine, passionately about the things that you care about, that's poetry. So I contacted my friends, the people who have bring out the best in me, whether they know it or not. Just talking to them makes me feel at peace. It makes me appreciate silence. It makes me appreciate distance, because sometimes you talk to people every day and you're just like, you're not saying anything, nothing's important is coming out of your mouth and not out of your brain, and the conversation is just, you know, ain't working. That is when you need to, you know, and not for a bad, you know, it's not a bad thing to put distance between you, but sometimes you need to be away because, you know. And I appreciate, you know, when you meet people who, you know, makes life feel like an euphoria kind of, you know, euphoric kind of place. I don't know if I said it right. Usually there's a little bit of naiveness going on. I'm making up a lot of words today. It's kind of like, you know, allowing yourself to fall in love with someone else and to just surrender your soul to someone else, whether they reciprocate anything back or not, and allowing them to give you emotion to feel, you know. So, you know, that it makes you vulnerable, and that's what makes life so poetic and people so poetic, because when you fall to someone, you know, like, it's kind of like, you know, I surrender to who you are, you know, and I allow myself to love who you are, and I allow you to love who I am. Beauty right there, just a beauty. It's beautiful. But this is like a sense of, like, you know, a naive, what is the word? I don't know. That you just, you know, just falling so silly, you know, and that's all right. You know, when you have that, it kind of opens you up, because, like, it's like a child trusting anybody. It kind of, you know, it opens you up to all these different things, and, you know, as adults, people just shady, but you have to be able to do that. That creates, you know, just beautifulness that we just, I don't know, as humans we forget to do these things, you know, and then you know, you get sad and you get caught up in your own mind and your own heart and your own everything, and you forget to open up to people. And that's what you have to do. You have to find people who you can open up to. Start talking to them. And it's just like, you know, a lot of people don't know how beautiful they are, you know? And you look at someone and you see them out on the street and you're just like, oh my God, like, this lady is beautiful. Even if she might not be like society's definition of beautiful, whatever. You still look at them and you're just like, wow, like, you are beautiful. And you tell them and they look at you like, what? Like, no, I'm not. A lot of people, they don't know. They don't know how truly beautiful they are. And they don't see their own light. And they don't, you know, they don't understand their own power. So talking to people who are vulnerable enough in themselves to tell you, like, you are very beautiful. And you are very, you know, you are magic. And you just, like, you know, sometimes you need to hear those things. It's good to have those kind of people around you. I am telling you. Those fools for love and life. You know what? Something happened to my eye recently that, like, kind of, like, made me realize, not even, you know, like, of course, how precious everything our body does. But it's like a reminder that we are light. So, like, my left eye, for some crazy supernatural freaking reason, it started bugging out, right? The story is just ridiculous. So, like, every time it hurt so bad, like, every time my eye would go from dark to light, you know, light to dark, it hurt, like, so I went to the doctor and she said it was because when I tried to dilate, that's when it was really painful. So I couldn't really, I was walking around like fucking crazy, like, I couldn't see. So I realized that because after a while, when it started to feel better, that's when I started to pay attention to when my eyes started to dilate, and that's when I started to learn when they would dilate was when it went to darkness is when they dilate, and then when it's the light is when they, I don't know, you know, in the light it was like this, and in the dark the pupil was, you know, would expand, right? So I'm like, I think that's what it is. Yeah, because I'm in the light right now and it's small. So I'm thinking like when you look at someone, your eyes will dilate. Like you look at, so say you look at someone that you find so beautiful and you see them, you know what I mean? And you look at them and you're like, oh my God, like they're so beautiful and they're such, you know what I mean? Your eyes will expand or contract, dilate, whatever. And it's kind of like, it's really amazing to think about. So when you look at someone, you should really see how, what you feel from them. You know, just imagine what your eyes, like what your eyes is telling you, you know, like the eyes is the windows to the soul. Like, it's just crazy. But yeah, that was a big thing that I learned, even though like that was like the worst pain I ever been in. But me, and it does make you realize how, like, you know, small these things are that we don't really pay attention to. Like, you just, from the simple thing of your eye like dilating, you can just be like completely handicapped that you can't even walk outside because of the sun. You can't even be in the sun. I was so like, it hurt so bad that I was like, when I left the doctor's office, I was like, yo, I gotta go home. I can't be outside. I can't, because it's like when I went to the laundry, before I went to the doctor, I went to the laundry and I walked outside and I'm like, yo, the sun is like fucking melting my eyeballs. Like, I can't even see. Like, just small things like that. When you just touching your hand, like the little nerves on your fingertips that send it to your brain so quick that you just went like that, and so quick your brain told you like, this is what it feels like to touch your hand. And you're just doing this. You don't think about it. You're just touching everything. And you don't think about it until one day you can't do it. And you're just like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, it's so precious. Life is so precious. It's so precious. And those things help you, like, realize, you know? Like, just get out of the sadness. Because, like, you can be sad about all these things. But to be honest, what does it really matter? You know what I mean? Whatever you said about monetary things, or you know, like, you know, bad things happen, tragic things happen. Of course it's sad, but you have to pull yourself out of it. You know, life is something beautiful, and sometimes we win and sometimes we lose, but we have to be able to find the balance, to be able to keep going every day. If you wake up, there's a reason why you did, you know? There's a reason why you're still here. And if you can't find that reason yet, that reason is there. It's real. It's a real thing. So that's how I'm gonna finish this video, because I'm gonna just edit it. I'm gonna chop this shit up, because honestly I don't even know what I was talking about, but I felt it. It felt real, so I know I'm gonna chop it up, because yeah. And also I wanted to start reading cards, because this is my favorite thing to do. This is my healing chakra cards. I love these cards. This is the box. I don't know. Cinnamon Crow made them. That's a cute name, right? Cinnamon Crow. I wonder what she looked like. Or he, whatever. So I'm going to pull a card. And this is going to be the card for you all to, you know, it's going to be like a universal healing card. This is the card for everybody. A reminder to do something. A reminder to be something, a reminder to, you know, a reminder for a good life. So I'm gonna shuffle them and just think about everyone. Think about what everyone might need, and what everyone should have, and what everyone, you know, just the goodness. Just the goodness of life. All right. Even including myself. I don't know. This is the card I got. Creator. And this card means that you create your own destiny. Although there's a divine purpose for all, you still have that free will and that, you know, that freedom to get up and say, I'm going to do something about something. This is what this card is for. This is a nice reminder. This is a good one. I pulled a good card, and it's purple too. And purple, hello, my favorite color is the, I got purple beads on too. Purple is the color for enlightenment, for spirituality, for peace, lavender, for, you know, it's regal, it's royal. So for, you know, to feel good about yourself, to bring goodness to you, abundance. Have purple around you. You know what's so crazy? This season is the season of lavender. So winter, I got the feeling that the color was blue. So I always saw a lot of blue. And that's the color you want to flow in and out of you. For, like, you know, for the best abundance and the best, you know, potential of everything. So for this season, I had a lot of dreams and a lot of, you know, feelings of lavender for spring. So that is the color. Purples, the purples. So get with it. All right, I'm done yapping my gums. And I will see you guys in the next video. I need to do something in my videos now. I need to stop talking because I can't. I just can't. Okay.